we're back in with another video. Let's get right into it. This episode we'll be taking on the Minnesota Twins and a couple other teams.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Kansas City Royals. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak.
No, we're not letting. We're snapping that win streak today.
Up to hit.
About to lock in for this series because I want to sweep them and get that top spot back.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner.
Here we go. Relay.
Rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
This one in the air, set. Hauls it in for the out. Nobody out, runner at first.
Oh, it's that spot where I can't get the fucking PCI lower.
Fall off foul. This goes back to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here.
440.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there,
a 2-run blast in the second.
Black swings through it for strike one.
Oh, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap.
Ooh, you son of a bitch.
No balls. 2 strikes.
You're just not putting it in the zone.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. High in the air, out to right.
How the fuck is that ball not gone?
The batter, number 1.
Black was a big contributor. One down. Stepping in, Black. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Paddock, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2015. Next offering is foul back.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Julian makes the grab. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll get down for a hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one popped to short. Correa is there. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. So 2 away with nobody on. And next for Minnesota, Edouard Julien. Swing and a high fly ball to left. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Come on,
Here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Duran, a former
That's
All-Star.
bullshit.
He
I know I
features
wasn't
a seam fastball,
late.
a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve. This one in the air right field. Sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Please bring me back up in the ninth.
Got to put it into his
Bottom of the ninth. This one's for the win.
That one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Black. Swings
Son of a
for
bitch.
strike 1.
0-1.
They're not putting it in the zone. I'm chasing. I gotta stop chasing.
That one is absolutely belted. Buxton on the move, heading back.
Back to the wall.
Pulls it in.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious? I put that ball in play for the win.
Matt Wallner,
That ball would have been for the win. That ball was for the win, my guy. And you couldn't put it where it mattered.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Fly ball down the line. Black sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that's the third.
Come out.
Making a move at second base. And here's Kansas City's pinch runner, Dairon Blanco. Black
Why?
showing in the loss.
Well, Boog,
You
not too much to live this
goddamn
mood right now
fucking
between the loss.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Royce Lewis. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Well struck left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second.
Turn it.
And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Check swing.
Bro, I'm fully come back.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
One out, runner at second. MJ Melendez.
All you have to do is
steps in
put that ball in the outfield and I can score. Like, just get it into a gap.
In the dirt, but kept close. Black over at second, one down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's out.
No, I was saying. That's bullshit.
So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in. they clear the bases.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming
A
through.
3-1 double.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Now a chance for MJ Melendez. This one in the air. Julian. And that'll do it. 3 runs for him here. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Edouard Julien. Line drive, and it stays fair. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Black. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His second home run of the series, and they grab the lead. It's 4-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The tag at third, and he's out. That's the third out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Black. Alcala back to work. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch last, but he just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
$81-62.
Here in Cleveland, all set for the start of the inning. And here is Black.
My first time playing in
Means
Cleveland.
back to work. A dive. Nice stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
The other way. And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. And he'll throw to
why the
second
fuck?
safely.
He needed that one.
They can do that automatically.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Means, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Gets a piece.
Come on,
And
bitch.
stays alive.
We know your specialty is that fastball.
High fly ball, pretty well.
That
struck
knuckle
out
curve
towards right
stood
center.
no
Back
chance.
there. Going, gone.
450. 450 to right center.
He sends one out the opposite way. His 36th home run of the season.
414.
Their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
So a man at first. So in now for Cleveland, Bo Naylor. That one the other way. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Friedel headed for the plate. Play at the plate. Got it. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. That's back there. That one is gone.
Let's go!
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Line drive. And that's down, a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
We go to the eighth. Now the left fielder, Black.
Come on, bitch.
Stephan back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Royals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And the right-hander deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Black had a great showing in the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the
Hey, I fell in love with him. Two home runs last game.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman. Ramirez.
Back up a little bit.
The other way, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Black with a couple of homers in his last game. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Cuts swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it.
That one drilled left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Freeman around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score, and the lead runner holds on at second base.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Black turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air right field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. And now, David Fry. Noel off of first with 2 away. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job in the inning.
Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Bybee back to work. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Rip to third. Tosses across to first. 1 up, 1 down. So 1 out, nobody on. And next up for the Royals, Black. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
2 down.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, and
Black with a less than great game in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss.
It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Back now at Progressive Field. New inning getting started. And to the plate for Kansas City, Black. Bieber back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, at a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Foul ball there.
One.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
2 outs, bases are full.
I'm sorry, but this ball got to go into the outfield. Like, I'm talking, they gotta go deep.
Check swing. Did he
Come
go?
on,
Yes,
put
he
that
did.
bitch up
Well,
a
Chris,
little
through
bit
the
higher
early
than my
stages,
PCI.
he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
All loaded up here in game 3 of this 4-game series.
Which way you gonna go?
Foul ball still 0-2.
Oh, man, that's a tough one to swallow. Had the distance, just couldn't keep it fair. Imagine how great that feels, running around the bases when you...
That one is absolutely belted. It's gone! Grand slam!
Let's go!
Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Well, he comes through big time with the grand slam here, but you also got to give some credit to the guys ahead of him. Good at-bats to get on base and really set the table for a very special moment in this one.
Swing and a ground ball, and it picks off the base. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
2 on, 2 outs.
All right. Just send you. Just to say I'm smoking your pack.
Foul.
I'm looking for that shit right now. Come on, give me that fastball so I can start smoking your pack right now. I'm gonna need to smoke somebody's pack.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 5.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Black. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Foul ball. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 8th.
So what I'm seeing is that he likes the 12-6 curve.
That one blasted deep to right. That's down. One hops off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So here's the Royals DH, MJ Melendez.
I went as far as opposite field I could go. I want Oppo Taco.
And that one is lifted in the air. Noel.
Nope, not running.
Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Now it's the right fielder, Nelson Velasquez.
Velasquez.
2-2. In the dirt, blocked. This ball's chopped on the ground. Slings to first in time.
The catcher, number 34, Freddie
Freddie Fermin now at the plate. And he grounds one to the right side. Schneemann. And it gets by him. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 6 and the Guardians 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon the way he...
Ramirez swings and lifts this one deep to left. It bangs off the wall. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But
Bottom
obviously, you have to be happy with that
chance
result.
to walk it off.
Huge at bat in this game coming up.
Fly ball down the line. Black should have this one. And that is a foul ball. 2 outs. Bases full. And the batter now, David Fry.
Designated hitter, JJ.
So the tying run at second. Line drive. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game.
Sometimes games come down to this. You've got to press the issue. Try to get
I
that
gunned
run
him
across the
down.
tag.
I was like, no, you're not. What are you
Throw.
doing?
Nice job
Fuck
of
it.
concentration, putting the tag on the runner. Exciting finish to this game today.
I had to sling that. I had to sling that with a whole lot of muscle.
One down. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Brian Rocchio. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Batting third. The third
Back here in Cleveland, and now Black. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Black mashed a couple of homers in his last game.
I don't care what you have in your arsenal.
Comes up empty. 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's 1 down.
batting fifth, the designated hitter, N.J. Melendez.
Runner at first with no outs here. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't
Come on,
get too
put it
big of
in the
a pitch,
zone.
especially early in the count.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. Onto the home run porch and left, gone. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 4-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run. Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing went around. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And they'll do it again. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Another homer. His 6th of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Bo Naylor at the plate now, and a pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit. The throw to third.
Out by a mile.
He's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
One out, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Black.
All you got to do is just not fuck up and give me a good pitch. And
Clase, an all-star season.
A 90 slider?
Throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. 1 down, base is empty. He swings and fouls
just
one
early before it was gone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every
Let's
time.
go.
Black really stood out in this win.
But that's going to
2
go for
homers
this
on the
episode.
day.
Make sure to like
I'll
and
tell you,
subscribe,
Boog,
though.
I was excited.